Hello everyone, welcome to part 56 of beta training for Football Tactics and Glory World. This is a new game from developer Creoteam which is planned for release no sooner than the second quarter of 2015. Now, today we've got this session we've got two matches. Our second leg against Skynes of Maldaroth and then a league game. Now this is a tricky game. We're 1-1 after the first leg. Now, from looking at the other results, I can see that there's no away goals rule. So if this ends in a draw, if we don't win this match, then it will go to penalties, and penalties can be unpredictable. So I would rather not have that. So I really have to try and win this match. The other thing is I've got quite a few tired players and they're key players and I want to use them in this match. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do some individual training to let them recover some stamina. And this is precisely the situation where you want to use this sort of thing. So we've got Farda, we definitely, Nefando we definitely want to restore. That's probably enough. There we go. Franklin, just want to see. Just trying to think. They've got cannon shot, so Franklin's not so important. Del Campo would be better actually in this game because he doesn't have reaction. So I'm not so worried about Franklin. I think Farda I would want to do it though, so we'll go back to training. Individual training, still got 4 left, so Farda will do. No, not that one though. We want to restore stamina for Farda. We'll just use that one. There we go. He's up to 100%. Anybody else? I think everybody else is fine. Gladia. I might as well just do Gladia just to get him up to 100. Since we've got the glory to use. The other ones I'm not so worried about. Uriel Val and Franklin I probably wouldn't use anyway. So let's sort the team out and then I'll decide what to do with the other two training which I have to use. Otherwise I just lose them. Now, okay, let's have a look at their attack. It's not that great actually. It's actually quite weak. So what I might do is we're going to switch them around like that, and I'm going to put Simika. I'm going to put Mage on so that his reaction can counter this Rainbow Feint. He's not really a very good striker. He's got very poor control, so I'm not overly worried about him. He could get lucky, of course, but it's unlikely. And then he's a little bit better, but he's not great. So they're not really looking that great. As far as the attack goes, we can have somebody here. They're at home, so I think what we want to do is we want to have Nefando in. We actually want to have him running in here because there is no either in the centre or in here, because we don't want to run him in here because the left defender will affect his Rainbow Feint skill. He doesn't have any reaction, so Nefando's the perfect man to deal with him. So we're going to replace Franklin with Del Campo, and we're going to take. We'll keep Lord on. Maybe we'll keep him on. We'll definitely, and I think we'll put on Hansi and Lord. I think are the best options here. Uriel Val will bring out, and we'll put Gladia in, so that's fine. With the sort of guys they have, I mean, I suppose he could get in with a Rainbow Feint. I'm inclined to keep Medionano in goal for this one because he's the better goalkeeper generally, just slightly. So I think I'll keep him, and they can't skip over my players here, so he may not even get into the box unless they get a corner or something, so we'll have to see how that works. So the basic plan is get the ball to Salpsan if I can, and long pass, and see if we can Rainbow Feint in and hopefully win this match. Now in terms of the subs, I think Sumikai and Alan here, we don't really need Sumikai there. I think I would rather have Fisherman as a replacement, and Ascaron's good, Cliffian's good, Vasitas good, Hansi and Lord. I think that's fine. So we're all set, I think. I think actually I would rather have a left. I'm also going to shore up the defense of their left here. Put Suklai. I mean, he's also got level 1 reaction, so he won't be able to go in here either without getting tackled. So he's quite restricted. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, I should really put it on the right. It doesn't make much sense because he's so weak that he will almost certainly get tackled, although you never know. So we're going to go to the match and we're going to motivate in this game, and I'm just going to use Inspire. So we'll get some sort of additional inspiration. So there we go. And let's go to the match and hope we don't slip up, because it could happen. We have to win this game. We can't afford a draw here. It's not like a league game. Ariane, what's he going to do? Tries to dribble past, doesn't work. That's not the ideal situation. I'm going to put Nafando in here anyway. I'm going to try this. It doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide tackle. What's his defense like? Not very good. So I'm just going to hold here actually and hope that I can hold on to the ball. He has actually gone in. He doesn't get the ball. You pull people back, that's not going to help them much if this long pass gets in. So we just go right in. And because I'm going to use Rainbow Feint, may as well just pull him out. And then we score. So it's good. 1-0 up. It's a job done. So that worked out. Job done by Nafando. What's he going to do? He's going to try and shoot. Doesn't go anywhere. He's going to go and get the ball, which is not actually the... And all I'm going to do is I'm going to slide in here. Hopefully that worked. It does. Then he's just going to pass up to Salpsan. Nafando runs in again. And let's hope we can get another. We can. And Nafando's just got to try and see if he can... Oh, he doesn't manage it this time. That's unfortunate. He has got long pass, so he decides not to use it though, interestingly. So 1-0 up at half time, that's okay. Could be better, but that's quite reasonable as well. And so it's just going to be a straightforward break-in attempt. So Salpsan passes over to De Ocampo. De Ocampo rushes in towards the box. He manages to break it into the box. And he manages to ride a tackle. So he could try power shot, dribble. He's going to try dribble because that's actually best odds. He fails though. But that's okay. Okay. But he's got long passes. He's going to use it this time. He doesn't. He's got long passing. He doesn't use it. It's strange, isn't it? Here's Noble comes forward. What's he going to do? He's going to just hold there. I'm actually going to move Salpsan down. See if I can get this ball. I can. Can I get the ball over to him? I can, but not like that. This is not ideal for him to be down here, but this is it slide tackle? Yeah, he's got slide tackle, so he's going to be completely out of position, but not much I could do about that. At least we got him in midfield, though. It's not going to be completely. So Glady is just going to come forward, takes the ball. What's his defence? Pretty good, actually. So I think we really just want to get rid of it. We'll head. It actually goes to Saps unbelievably. And I hope he doesn't get injured. He does. Well, he gets tackled. Fortunately, he doesn't get injured, so I'm a bit worried there. So what's he? He's a DF. He's a LD. He's a DF. He's an LD. He might even go for header here, actually. So we'll put Farda here. He's level 2, and I might actually bring him up. And I'll put him here. And Gladia. Well, that's it. That wasn't actually clever how I set that up. I meant to put somebody near to make the cross easier, but he's still got good enough accuracy to make it anyway. So let's try. Doesn't work. The only good news is that Del Campo's in the corner here, and they have to probably do something quite spectacular to score. So he's got 3 actions. What can he do? And the only one who can do something is him. He would have to. Can he do something? He does, so he's got a chance to score potentially. But luckily he doesn't manage it. So we win that in a very cagey 1-0 win. That puts us through. But that was a bit too close. Very a cagey affair indeed. But we got through it with a 1-0 victory. Wind that on. So Salpson gets man of the match, I presume, for his. Well, he got a tackle, didn't he? So probably a tackle and a tackle and an assist. So we reached the semi-finals. Got some money there. Got some glory. So that's us in the semi-finals now. So that's good. We're still in all the competitions, which is what was the aim. And Salpsan and Nafando get into the team of the round. Salpsan with his assist and tackle, as I said, and Nafando with his goal. So could have been a wee bit more comfortable, but in the end, we got through, and that's all that matters. Barkari, and I don't think Barkari are mid-table. So league match against Tagar Citadel. They're one of the teams that got promoted. They're 17th in the league and well within the relegation zone. Rain today, so that will affect passing. So what we got, they're looking quite vulnerable to quite a lot actually. They can be rainbow feinted in. The goalkeeper doesn't have any skills at all. They can be rainbow feinted from any side at all. So it looks like Nafando's going to be there. Who's at home? We're at home. I think we'll put Salpsan here. In fact, we could also, no, but if we move one of them, because the sweepers, if you take one out, then the other one will be able to move around. So I'll put the Fando's still quite good for that. I'm actually going to take him out and put. What I might do actually is put Pius in, because he's not been playing for a while. He's got interception, so I think that's interception anyway. Yeah, he's got interception, so I can't pass through him, but I can certainly get somebody here. Dale Campo's tired, so we'll replace him with one of our right midfielders, and I think Hansi is my favoured one at the moment. I'm quite happy to keep Farda in place. Gladia is actually tired, so I'll definitely take him out. And who am I going to put in place? And I quite like Uriel Val at the moment because he's got a slide tackle. We'll put our left defender on this side to block him. They don't have any. Do they have any? They don't have any long pass or Rainbow Feint here, so I'm going to take Mage off. I'm going to put Sumikai in here, like him in the middle of defence where possible, and I'll definitely like Trace to be here. I could even try a cross here. I may be tempted to do that from kickoff. I could put him up here and then just try a cross from kickoff, see if it works. And it might not. It probably would be such a bad thing because at least we've got some protection here. His accuracy is not that great actually, so there's a good chance it wouldn't cause a problem. Put Meyer on here. So that's what we're going to do here. I think everybody else is looking fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to just actually pass the ball to Hansi. He's going to run down. He's going to cross the ball actually, rather than do anything else, and see if Albertine can get in for the header. And in fact, Navando will challenge for the header as well. They both will. So we'll see if one of them can score. And otherwise, we're just going to try and break in with Nafando at some point later in the game if that doesn't work. Well, we'll do that later in the game anyway, whether it works or not. So that's that. And we'll just get on with the game. So tag our Citadel. See if we can continue our winning run in the league. So let's try a lofted pass. It works. This is actually so good, even the rain doesn't really fit. He's able to run down, no CD, so he can just... So they've got... Oh, he's got 96, so not a brilliant chance, but we'll see. He does actually have... Oh no, he's come out to take it. What's he going to do? What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move him into the centre, and then I'm going to actually move him into a defensive position to shore up the defence. What does Rex do? He goes out to the side, and I bet he'll just sit there. He does. Am I going to tackle him? There's a good chance he'll succeed. And to be honest, crossing's not really a big risk, so let's try it. He fails, that's not very good. He's going to come out here, so he's got a better chance to do something. Goes to Albertine, what's he going to do? He's going to go out, he'll probably, is he going to... Tries a shot. I'll bring him back. What's his accuracy like? I'm going to go across here, and I'm going to do something unusual. None of them have got slide tackle, I don't think. No. So he's going to just hold and hope he can just hold the ball. And yes, he does hold on to it. So this is a case where it looks like the half is going to end, but because the number of actions was behind the timer, extra time was added on. That can actually benefit the AI sometimes, but in this circumstances benefited us. So we've actually got an extra turn, and that's ideal because we could just pass it to Pius, who can then just pass it right down to Nefando. And I thought we weren't going to score that there, and we managed to get a goal right at the end of the half. The waltz was through the goalkeeper, and we're 1-0 up at half time. So we kind of got fortunate there in some ways because of that. Uriel Val's a bit tired. Yeah, let's take him off for Vasita, because let's give Vasita a run. We'll put him back in defence though, and we're just gonna. We don't have to worry about that. We will. I'm going to put him over here. So it's so that if he gets the ball, he can try and pass through him, and then that means he can rainbow fade through. But we'll see if that works. But we have to defend now to start second half. Substitute, they've changed their formation, they've gone over to the other side, so we just switch him over. Everyone's set up as they should be. We could put Pius over on this side. Doesn't really matter. To be honest, if anyone, I would rather go through him because he's got the lowest skill level. He's got 6, he's got 5, he's got 4, he's got 10. All of them are pretty vulnerable, but he's the weakest. And Hansi's over here. I'll just let him stay there for the moment though. Vasita intercepts, and Vasita's injured, so he didn't last long, did he? So I'll just put him here, and I'll bring in Mage into the central defence, and Sumikai goes up to. So that was must be one of the shortest times ever someone stayed on the pitch. Actually, his passing's so good, he might. Oh, that's fine. They've gone into space, but Nefando can run onto it, and then they can try and rainbow fade right all in the way into the goal, and there's a good chance he'll succeed. Yep, he does. So he just dribbles past the defender, the goalkeeper, and we're 2-0 up already. Right, we'll put Lord in, give him a little run. This time Sumikai holds the ball. This time he gets tackled by Tree. Is he going to shoot? He does. And Sumikai then goes and takes the ball. Passes to Pius. Nefando's still on the pitch actually, so he'll go here. He'll pass. Well, I should have put him here so that he would have. And Nefando rides a tackle, but he gets fouled, and he gets injured, but luckily only for 1 day. But we made the substitution anyway, so it made no difference to our plans. He's going to move back here. They've moved all over to the other side, so we change our formation. Everyone else is fine, I think. I mean, I don't have a left forward in, but there's no point in putting anyone else on. Nefando, yeah, he got cropped a little bit, but it could have been worse. So what we're going to do, he's got 102 defence, he's got 77, He's got 124, he's got 124. If anybody, actually, he's slightly better striker. So he's got 77 events, he's got 1 or 2. So I can either blast through, I'm not sure what the value of this is, it looks pretty big, but we would get double our accuracy. But I think what I'm going to do is I'll let Hansi take it, I'll put Lord here. I think everybody else is just going to stay where they are. And I'm going to let Lord just try a straight shot all the way through. He fails, so. Empire's got the ball, he tries a long pass. You're on. Well, I thought he was going to run onto it, but he hasn't run onto it. Oh, he's going to get the ball instead. He's got. They're both. For an MF, he's got pretty poor passing actually, especially as the rain's affecting him as well. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to press him. And I mean, they've only got this one guy here, and he's not in a very good position to really do anything. So I'm going to move Hansi back towards his own position, but it won't make any difference. Don't know what he's going to do. He tried to pass with one passing, and it didn't work very well. He's running into the middle. He's going to try and shoot, but again, he rolls a 1 and fails, and it's a comfortable 2-0 victory. And we won the game with 2 goals from Nefando. But we got to be careful with Nefando because he's such a key player. He's my main player for getting into the box and scoring with Rainbow Feint. And there's really nobody else who can do it. I mean, I've got other FWs who can run into the box and try and shoot, but he's the only one who can really score effectively and consistently. So at least it wasn't a bad injury, and he might miss a game. It may even be a game it doesn't matter. But that's why I try and take him off once we're got a couple of goals ahead, and just try and hold a victory, or let's try and let someone else score because he's so valuable. As is a couple of other key players, like Sapsan is also quite important. So there we go. Danover drew, so we've pulled further ahead of them again. And Nefando, there you go, he gets team of the round, and Sumikai as well. I presume it's because of Nefando with his 2 goals and Sumikai with 3 tackles, so that's good. And Nefando's 6th time in team of the round, and we got fans and so on. That's good, so that's fine. Nefando's recovered, that's great. Let's look at the calendar. So our next game is just a league game. It's a league game, and then it's the Jade Cup semi-final first leg. So that's what will happen in the next game. Just look at the tables. We are now 11 points clear with 11 points to go with 11 games to go. So it's looking good for the league at the moment, and we just need to keep up the pressure. We don't have to win by too much, just, the odd win by the odd goal, win by 2 goals, that's fine until we hopefully win the league, and then we can rest, we can put in our reserves and rest our key players for league matches. But hopefully that will occur at some point. But there's still a wee bit of time to go. Still about 3 or 4 league matches to go before we can contemplate that actually occurring. And so we're on to the next one, Jaws of the Dar, which we will do in the next video. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again later. Bye.